At home, the Rockets don't hold anything back, whether it comes to their close or their effort on the floor. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Taking a look at Houston. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on. And checking out Phoenix, they're at the bottom of the conference.
And you know, for Houston, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Sanders is out there with the Prophet. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Duncan. And it's Taylor in at the point guard. And for the Rockets, Tom. And Green are the guard pair. Durant is out there with the Magician, and it's Şengün in at the 5. Right about the middle of the season right now, RJ. When do you think it's most important for a team to be hitting its stride?
Finding a stride at any part of the year is great. You want that momentum, but the goal is to start to peak right before the playoffs so you have a great stretch when it counts most.
Rocketing off the deck, Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
To the left side wing. Cousins against Şengün. Here's Sanders. And it's blocked by Şengün. Duncan against Thompson. Pass to Green. Back to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Second chance effort. And the layup, good by Şengün.
That anticipation is off the charts from Şengün, leading to a bucket.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Cousins with a screen on Thompson. Booker against Thompson. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
It's the determination from Booker that just can't be matched.
And the all-star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Free throw good, Booker. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
A nice shot by KD.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And here are the Rockets now. The Suns getting the bucket. Takes a three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Duncan. Stolen by Thompson. Şengün inside. Defended by Booker. Durant, the pass to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Taylor against Thompson. Here's Banks. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And Sanders kicks to Duncan. Taylor taking his time here. Pass to Sanders. Cousins with a screen on Thompson. Here's Sanders. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Rockets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Down low. Goes up with it. And it's Şengün getting it to go.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Let's check out the numbers for Şengün. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's right around 17 points a night, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Here is Sanders, his last outing with 20 points. Taylor with the ball, now Green defending. Sanders against Şengün. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Outside, Taylor. Stolen by Thompson.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
On the money with the open jumper.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Sanders. Still yet to score. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, shot clock at 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Phoenix, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Shooting for Phoenix. Sanders taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Sanders hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Thompson surveying the floor. Lets a floater go, and the shot goes in. Thompson's got 6. Suns trail by 5. Now here's Taylor. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Pass to Sanders for 3. And the Suns miss again. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Taylor against Thompson. On the wing, Green. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Cousins with a screen for Booker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Now, here's Green. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Banks. Three-pointer. The shot that time, not on target. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Suns. Here's Duncan. Nothing on the board. Booker outside. Cousins with a screen on Green. 5 on the clock. Booker dishes to Taylor. Over Thompson. Shot by Taylor, no good. Rockets leading by 5. Now Thompson. 6 points for him. Outside, Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
It goes
foul.
on Devin Booker.
Second team
You can
foul.
tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Free throw drops for Green.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
And he makes both free throws.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
It's time for the big scan. You can see yourself on the big screen.
And how about we check the numbers for Kevin Durant?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And so here's Phoenix. 7-point differential. Here's Cousins. Nails the baby hook.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Şengün. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that's now 6 points for Şengün.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Booker with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Sanders. Offline with his 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Şengün against Sanders. Rebound by the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Now here's Booker. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside, Taylor. No good on the triple. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Green. Caption coming off the assist from KD. Green's got 7.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA 2 guard.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. Freaks checked in for Magician. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. Good on the second free throw. Green with the ball. 7 points in the game. Eason, a screen on Melton. Green taking his time here. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 4. Capella sets a screen for Green. Hits the three-point bomb. 10 points for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The 11-footer. And the Suns miss again.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
To the middle. Intercepted. And here's Sanders. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now, here's Melton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Richard, take a look at DeAnthony Melton's game, a combo guard, and size him up for us.
He's one of the combo guards that every team loves to have on their roster. He can hit an open three, but he can also guard a #1 offensive player on the other end and take the challenge every single night. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's Shepard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Green. Driving to the basket. That one drops for him. Green's got 12 in the game.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Melton with the ball. And here's Sanders to end the drought. Drills it from outside. He has 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Shepard still without a basket. Green with the ball. Inside. Bledsoe outside. From the arc. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And that one drops for him.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Here's Shepard. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the middle, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here's Melton. They set the pick. Down low. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Bledsoe. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Releases. No good that time.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
And a strong finish with two hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Capella with a screen on Melton. To the paint. And here is Capella. Outside, Green. Bay pulls it in.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the inside. Suns moving the ball around. And it's off from three-point range. Houston leading by 6. Pass to Green. This one for 3. No good there. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Shepard. Durant is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Jones. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Rockets leading by 6. Pass to Jones. Here's Shepard. And here is Sengun. Dunn covering. Dunn with some nice D.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Walker's shot is off. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against Houston. Durant using his length inside. Durant.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Dunn. On the wing, Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw good, Booker. The Rockets making a switch here. Prince is checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Cousins is checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
Thompson outside. Cousins pulls it in.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Booker, no good. Houston leading by 6. Here's Jones. Pass to Prince. Now, here's Şengün. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Thanks checked in for the Rockets. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Suns trail by 8. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guys. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
It was a very solid game for them, and the score might not tell the story of just how superior they were.
Welcome, your Hot City Texans.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. In second, the Rockets.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Taylor.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Prince. And Prince with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Taylor. Pass to Duncan. Over Thompson. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And that one falls for Jones. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Walker's shot is off.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Şengün with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Taylor. The Rockets making the shot. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in. Taylor's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 11. Taylor with the ball. Jones covering. Poke loose. Stolen by Walker. Now here's Duncan. He had 10 points in the win against Houston. Outside, Taylor. Duncan against Thompson. Duncan, the pass to Taylor. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Cousins. Shoots it up. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Taylor.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Prince. Banks with the ball. Fires the three. The Rockets again can't hit. Outside, Taylor. Now Walker hasn't made one yet. Taylor with the ball. Duncan outside. Cousins with a screen on Thompson. To the paint. Cousins inside. Şengün's there. Rockets leading by 9. Floats one. Thompson misses. Now Phoenix shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Cousins with a screen on Jones. Down low. And Cousins throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Jones. He has 7. Şengün with a screen on Walker. Here's Banks. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Walker. Şengün against Dunn. Outside, Taylor. Duncan outside. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Taylor. He's got 6. Floats it up for Walker. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Banks. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Duncan, the pass to Taylor. Pass to Dunn. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side, Banks. Drops in the layup for 2. Banks has got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here is Taylor. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. On the wing, Duncan. Over Thompson. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Duncan. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Magician. Freaks checked in for Thompson. And it's Green in for Jones. Houston leading by 7. Outside, Green. To the middle. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Pass to Martin. Now, Bay. Back to Martin. Inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now, here's Bledsoe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Now, here is Martin. They trail by 7. And that one, good.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Shepard's checked in for Prince.
Substitution on the court.
Now Shepard, scoreless thus far. The Rockets with another miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Martin with the bounce pass. Bey, and he's good on the 3-ball. And now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
And I love how assertive Bey is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
Here's Shepard. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Milton with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Out to the right wing. Martin, the pass to Milton. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that matchup with the Wizards, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
First one falls for him. And it's tied up with that one. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Beeson, a screen on Melton. And here's Green outside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bay. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Bay's got the game tied up here for Phoenix. Melton against Green. Capella sends a screen for Green. Bledsoe outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Melton. There's a good screen. 1:11 left now here in the second. Pulls up, high post, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Suns in Phoenix. Outside, Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
This is how relentless Green is. He is not bashful at attacking the defense inside and drawing the foul.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Suns trail it. To the inside. Pass to Melton. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Durant. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And stolen by Melton. Here we go, all alone, by himself. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jalen Green.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bey against KD. 12 seconds left to play here in the half. Capella with a screen on Bey. KD can't get it to go. Gets it off. And no good. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Hey, man, I'm sure those shots will start to fall in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw out crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because they like their backboard so much.
That would be correct.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Well, Phoenix shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got the Prophet. Duncan is out there with Sanders. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Taylor in at the point. Now here's Taylor, screened by Cousins. The shot by Taylor, no good. Banks kicks to Green. Banks passes to Durant. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Taylor with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Sanders for the lead. Great defense that time from Şengün. Rocket shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Green, the pass to Thompson. Green against Taylor. There's the 3. Cousins pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the Suns miss again.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And it's Sanders with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Green inside, covered by Duncan. Shots good by Green.
Yeah, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Cousins with a screen on Thompson. Booker against Thompson. Floats it up for Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Banks kicks to Green. And here's KD for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Booker the pass to Taylor. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Screen by Cousins. Sanders with the ball. Now defended by Şengün. A brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. The Suns #1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
And he makes the first. Sanders hits them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Thompson dishes to KD. Here's Banks. His three-pointer's off the mark. Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Booker. 8 points for him. Up top, Sanders, defended by Durant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duncan. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Duncan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Pass to KD. Durant with the screen on Booker. Here's Şengün. Right side, Kevin Durant. Over Sanders. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. KD's got 5 points in the quarter. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ's still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So for the Rockets, Freak comes in for Kevin Durant. And Trey Jones subbed in for Amen Thompson. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Booker in the post. He's against Green. Rockets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Rebound by the Suns. And here's Sanders. 10 points for him. Taylor passes to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Sanders. And he lays it straight in. Sanders has got 12.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Banks. Three-pointer. Taylor with the rebound. The Suns leading. Booker looking around. Sanders sets the screen for Booker. And it's off from three-point range.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. And for the Suns, Jabari Walker comes in for Sanders. And it's done in for Duncan. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Taylor. Good work defensively by Jones. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Şengün finds Jones. Now here's Green. Jones with the screen on Booker. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets the three fly. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now here's Taylor. He has 6. And here is Cousins. Here's Booker. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Taylor. And the Suns miss again. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside, Jones. Bledsoe. Rebound by the Suns. Booker outside. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Cousins. Back to Booker. To the middle. Here's Cousins. And Jones pulls it down. Houston in the lead. Bledsoe outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Green.
One shot.
And Bledsoe no good on that one. Suns trail by 3. Here's Bay. And the Suns miss again. Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Jones kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Shepard. Capella with a screen on Melton. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in this game. To end the cold streak, he lays it in.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Houston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Bledsoe for 3. Drops in the tray. Bledsoe's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Bay. 6 points for him. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Tari Eason's checked in for Freak. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Now Jones. He has 7. Easton passes to Shepard. Shoots over Melton. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got his first basket of the night.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Now here's Melton. Gives up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Eason. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Outside, Jones. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. Suns trail by 3. Milton with the ball. 8 points for him. Here's Bay. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Rockets have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Martin against Jones. Pass to Shepard. Finney Smith with the bounce pass. The offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall. The Suns shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
It's a close game here in Houston. Eason with a screen for Jones. Throws it up high and stolen by Melton. Pass to Bay. For the lead. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Capella finds Jones. Finney Smith with it. Here's Shepard. Shot clock at 5. Back to Eason. The Rockets with another miss. The Suns shooting in this game 45%. Bay, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Shepard with the ball. He's guarded by Melton. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college year.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Now here's Jones. He has 7. Pulls up, down low, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Suns trail by 3, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Thompson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Prince in for Jones. Shepard, the pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Shepard. A 3-pointer is right on target. Shepard's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Pass to Melton. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Outside, KD.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead. Pass to Melton. And the three off target. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Alperen Sengun out there with Durant, and it's Bledsoe in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now, here's Thompson. It's stolen by Duncan. Guarded by KD. Pass to Booker. From deep. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Outside Durant. Cousins against Sengun. And here is Green. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by the Suns. Sanders dishes to Booker. Back to Sanders. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's stolen by Green. And they're pushing it up. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Green. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Now here's Bledsoe. Sengun with a screen on Sanders. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Booker.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
It's stolen by Green. It's Sengun, top of the key. That bucket in no time at all. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Yeah, that's a nice looking mid-range shot from Sengun. I love how confident he is.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Cousins. Booker up top. He's covered by Thompson. Booker against Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Now we know that Booker can score with the best of them. And he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
Devin Booker at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Banks is checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Taylor's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
KD on the wing. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And here is Taylor. Knocked away. Here's Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his third assist on the night. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Booker taking the hit.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Booker against Banks. Outside, KD. Takes the three. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sanders. It counts. And the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now here's Bledsoe. It's Durant on the wing. Feet away. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Taylor. Booker the pass to Sanders. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside, Green. Cousins against Şengün. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Şengün is a big man that is hard to handle.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
That one is off.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
And the second free throw, good. Booker with it. Pass to Cousins. It's not going to go for him. Great defense that time from Şengün. Green passes to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Phoenix has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Back to Duncan. The Rockets pull it in. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Banks. Outside Green. Takes the 13-footer, and he drops that one in. Green's got 25 points in the game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Booker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
All Booker needs is a little bit of room, and the moment he gets it, he pulls up.
Bledsoe looking around. Durant against Sanders. Faded away to create the space. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so here's Phoenix. It's a one-point game. Booker the pass to Cousins. Banks against Sanders. Booker outside. Over to the left wing. Cousins, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Bledsoe passes to Durant. Outside, Green. Misses the three.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Here's Booker. Back to Sanders. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Sanders has got 8 points in the quarter.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Bledsoe passes to Banks. KD against Sanders. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Second shot opportunity. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Sanders kicks to Booker. The tray. Sanders inside, defended by Durant. Nice defense from KD. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Durant with a screen on Duncan. On the wing, Green, covered by Duncan. Here is Sanders. And here is Taylor. Stolen by Durant. Now here's Bledsoe. Outside Durant. Teardrop shot. Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
Now Taylor. Booker outside. Cousins with a screen for Booker. Off target with his three.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Şengün, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Here's Taylor. Yes! And the foul.
Defensive
That's
foul.
on Jalen. Green.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Third team foul.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Taylor, 1 shot.
Free throw good, Taylor.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here's Green. Up again, and Şengün is right there. Şengün's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
Outside, Taylor. Booker outside. Out to Duncan. Clock at 6. Phoenix no good that time either. The Rockets shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Banks. And a miss there on the triple.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Booker against Thompson. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Back to Banks. All sorts of time. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
There is no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
And Phoenix making a change here. Cousins is checked in.
For the Suns, Devin Booker. 1 shot.
That one misses for Booker. Rockets trail. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Cousins with a screen on Katie. Here's Sanders. Knocks down the 3-ball. Sanders has got 15 points. In just the second half.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now here's Thompson. And here's Green outside. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Duncan kicks to Cousins. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Sanders against Şengün. Sanders with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Here's Thompson. 1:15 left in the game. Pass to Durant. Over Sanders. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Kevin Durant.
And we have seen this from Durant before. When the game is on the line, he comes alive.
Now, here's Sanders. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. A rare miss for him. Thompson passes to KD. Outside Banks. Screen by Şengün.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. .41 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. KD against Sanders. Out to the wing. The three. Shot by Taylor, no good. KD with it. Now defended by Sanders. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
.23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Taylor. He's off from three, and they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
All right, fans.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for Houston, Thompson taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
See you again.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. A big win. They're a very good team. How hard was it to get the win the way they were playing?
Well, they got the heart of a champion. You know, their coach is unbelievable. He does so many good things with those guys. So we knew it was going to be a game. And they just kept fighting and made it tough on us, man. I'm glad we dirt this one out.
Yeah, you guys really pulled it out at the end, Kevin. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.